Merry Christmas. It's coming soon. So I just want to come in. I know this is a very difficult time of year for you we've got to, be mindful of our boundaries with our parents, pick up our toys, and it's so hard to do this time of year, especially when we get angry or sad and we don't know how to feel those big emotions. They're so big. What do we do with them? Well, Miss Willow is here to teach you, and I'm going to start a new series of things to do when you're feeling these big emotions. Because please, guys, let me remind you, it's okay to be mad. And it's okay to be sad. But when we're mad and when we're sad or when we're frustrated, it's not okay to be mean. Okay? So that's the difference. You're allowed to feel those big feelings, but don't push them out on other people. What do? Okay, let me tell you. I know you're asking. Okay, I have these amazing cards. So I'm going to start pulling some cards for you, and I'm going to start making you videos just for you. So you can come on here and you can watch these videos and you can learn to do these things instead of some of those things that got you in trouble, like hitting your brother or sister, or maybe telling your mommy or daddy no, or maybe your grandma no. Yeah, we're not supposed to do that, huh? But, it happens, and that's okay. We learn from that, and then we're going to start trying these things. So let's pull a magic card, okay? All right, let me see. I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to pick this one. Oh, this one looks pretty cool. Let's see what this one says. Okay, here we go. Blue sky. Okay, so the key phrase is, the blue sky is always there. Take a pause after each step in this contemplation to let the images come to you. That's a big word, contemplation. What do you think that means? I'll give you a second. All right, contemplation means that you have a decision to make and you're not sure which way to go. Do I do this or do I do that? Sometimes we have to stop and think, blow out our breath. That helps us think better. Okay, it says, like the vast blue sky above, there is a clear blue sky inside you. That's right, you. Did you know that? Look at this big blue sky. It's inside you. Clouds and rain, thunder and lightning, snow and wind come and go in the sky. In the same way, powerful feelings arise like storms inside of us. There's those big emotions I was telling you about. Who's afraid of storms? Are you afraid of storms? I try not to be, but sometimes they scare me. But that's okay. Our emotions, like storms, can be scary sometimes, right? But much like storms, once we begin to understand them and start to learn why it's happening, then we can begin to understand it and start to learn how to not be so afraid of it anymore. I hope that you will keep coming back so that I can keep teaching you different ways to not be so afraid of that big old storm inside you. All right, let's see what else the card has to say. It says, thoughts stir like the wind. Sometimes soft rain pours down. Weather comes and goes. It does, doesn't it? I live in Florida, and usually it's hot down here. But this morning I had to put a sweater on when I went to walk my doggie. Where do you live? What's the weather like where you live? Is there snow like there is in the North Pole? Or is it like it is here in Florida? We don't get snow down here in Florida. All right, so weather comes and goes, but just like the blue sky above, the sky inside us remains clear and unchanging. So, littles, just remember that. I know this is a difficult time of year. We're trying to be so good. We're trying to make sure we follow the rules and stick to our guardian's boundaries. But, if you make a mistake, that's okay. We learn from it. Don't beat yourself up. Try to do better next time. That's all we do, okay? That's how we learn, right? When we're learning to ride a bike, sometimes that bike falls over, but we get back up on that bike and we try again. And each time we do it better and better. And that's the same thing with our coping, with those big emotions. The more we practice these things, the easier it gets, I promise. So I hope that helps this Christmas when your happiness and your jitters and your moods, because we're going to be happy, we're going to be mad, we're going to be sad, we're going to be anxious and excited. And sometimes when we're anxious and excited, we do things without thinking. So remember, just close your eyes, blow out your breath. Take a big breath in. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Stop and think. All right, guys. Merry Christmas. Try your best to follow those rules and boundaries at home and at school. And I will be back for another video very soon. Peace, light, and love. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that you're celebrating this season. May this season be beautiful and bright for you.